Yeah, that's a really good Louisville team, and it's a great crowd you always have here, and just the job that Jeff does is really remarkable. And we knew that we were going to be in for a battle, and we've had our bumps and bruises along the way, and we really felt like we turned a corner, and once we had an opportunity to get Naja back, and she's a really critical part of our offense and our defense. And so it's three of them. They've got three seniors, and then we have freshmen and sophomores, and that's it. We don't have any healthy juniors right now, so really proud of the leadership of these three.
I think it's now 5 wins in 6 games against ranked opponents for you this season. But this has to be the biggest win of the season, right? I
mean, if you look at it that way, yes. I thought that the Texas A&M was a really big win for us as far as establishing some level of where we wanted to be and the belief that we needed in these younger players. Certainly this was really important for us, with seeding. And we know that, and so, again, I just, every game's big. I mean, if I could go back and have the last ones again that we didn't win, I'd try to take those back as well. So every win's big.
Coach, just give you a second here to brag a little bit about Kiah's game tonight. And,
Kiah.
Kiah, and then Kiah in response, just talk about what you were doing right tonight.
I think my teammates just found me. I got into a rhythm early. We got a really great point guard with Nikki Akamo and Naja Woolfolk, and they just continue to find me in the offense. And I just got into a rhythm, and it was just everything that was just going in for us. And I tend to get frustrated sometimes, but I didn't do that tonight when some of my shots weren't falling, and that's thanks to Coach Sue.
I'll tell you what happened. She rebounded the ball. And I'll tell you what, when you have 10 rebounds at the half, that's the difference in her game. When she rebounds, she's really, really good.
They came from pretty far back and tied it, and then you guys, I think, scored 13 straight, 3 threes. Is that what you wanted at that time, or they just...
Yeah, exactly what I drew up. Everybody's gonna make runs, and we knew that. And we were out of rhythm a little bit. They threw that zone out there, and we don't mind zones, but we hadn't really seen Louisville do that much this year. So we made some mistakes, but again, I thought the poise, and we kept our composure. And again, I just credit our seniors for that.
That you wanted, that you were okay with the 3-point shots? I mean,
Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. This team understands, what shots that they can take, and I trust them. And anytime, anywhere.
As you prepared for Louisville, and you've played against other top teams in the country like NC State and A&M, as you prepared for Louisville, what did you see compared to those other teams? Like, what are Louisville's strengths and weaknesses?
They're so big. They're just long, and they play so hard, and they've got dual threats. You've got somebody like a Kiah Gillespie and a Kylie Shook who can shoot the 3, and so if you have that pick and pop, that's really hard to guard. And so we had to make some choices on how we were going to guard that. Then you can roll the kid, and then if Shook's staying high, who's going to bump the roller? Who's going to take that? We had to make a lot of decisions.
That second quarter felt like you guys took control. I think you guys really dominated the glass there. What do you think was kind of the difference?
Dominating the glass.
Well, yeah, I guess what allowed you guys to do that? You mentioned being big and long.
I thought all their shots were contested. They were tough shots, and that's what we wanted to do is make sure that their shots were contested, and then we did a good job on the boards. And I just credit every kid on our team for they played hard for a lot of minutes in a great environment.
Coach Hart, what are some of the things you'll take out of this as you get ready to go into action on Sunday? Things you'll talk to your team about?
Well, we're praying that the weather in Tallahassee, has not caused a lot of damage. That was one of the things. I know our university closed down at 12 o'clock today. And so we haven't heard a lot about what's happening there. We'll get back very, very late as a result of that, and we play at noon on Sunday. But one of the things that we talk about is the resiliency and the toughness, and some of that toughness is about not getting a lot of sleep and then getting up and going to class. And what these young ladies do, and I don't think they get enough credit for all the work that they put in, not just on the basketball court. So, we'll take this, and we'll enjoy it tonight, but boy, tomorrow we're gonna get to work on Virginia.
Kiah, were you surprised at how easy you were able to dominate that first half, especially getting 10 rebounds? And even with Louisville having size and Kylie and Bianca, it just seemed like you were able to dictate what was happening inside on both directions of the court.
I would never say it's easy. I mean, being down there with those big bodies is so tough. It's a grind every time, but Coach tells me like rebounding is a skill, and it's something that you have to want to do. Like you have to know where the ball's coming off, and you have to know where it's going, and also you just have to have the will and the power to go get it. Sometimes I get caught watching, but sometimes when I'm in my zone to just get the ball and just go towards it, it's kind of hard to stop me unless I got 3 or 4 bodies boxing me out. But then Morgan Jones comes in and takes all the rebounds. So yeah, but it's always a grind, always.
Kiah, you are on the top 20 late season list, along with Dana Evans, who you played against tonight. Kind of talk a little bit about that honor and also playing against Dana.
That's huge. I mean, she's an awesome player. At any point tonight, she could have just, started raining it down. And I was just hoping, like, she would never get into that rhythm. But she hit a couple, and she had some big shots down the stretch. But also, it's just, blessing. Without my teammates finding me and all that, like, this would never happen. And also, Coach Sue holding me accountable. She never lets me be complacent. None of my coaches, Coach Joy, Coach Brooke, or Coach JC, it's everybody, But it takes a village to raise a child, so that's literally what it is at this point. So I thank all of them, and just trying to keep going.
Pretty good.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Kiah. Good luck next year.
Thank you.